Man United won, Ruben. Leicester won. Could have lost it in the end. Maybe could have won it in the end, but too many draws. It just epitomises the season and why it's a write-off, isn't it?
Before the game, we knew what position we were in. We knew we were points behind Arsenal and Tottenham. That with the games in hand as well. I think, was it Arsenal had a game in hand, or was it Tottenham?
Arsenal.
One of them had a game in hand, and we knew that we needed to get these points to be in the conversation. At least maybe have a glimmer, a hope to get top four. But we've seen today, we've seen over when we had Ole, when we've had Ralph Rangnick. There's only so much a manager can do. These players now, it's down to them. Us as fans, we can chant and sing as all we want. We can't make these players perform how we want them to play. The manager's telling them what to do. Are they listening? Because if there's only so much a manager can do. These players, I think, when they're on the pitch, they don't know what their aim is. Like when they've got the ball, they're looking like they want to play it forward, but don't know what to do when they're in that position.
It was so slow today, wasn't it? Like from the off, warning signs straight away. So many moans and groans from the crowd because we're going backwards, we're going sideways. These are things we used to say under LVG.
Yeah, it started with the lineup. You're playing a false nine, all right. Then we see Rashford come on as a striker. Rashford's not played well as a winger or a left winger or a right winger. Why would you play him as a striker? It shows that we need a new striker. I'm not saying Cavani and Ronaldo aren't good enough, but you see, when you have two strikers at the club that have got a combined age of 70, 80 odd, whatever it is, you can't keep playing the way you play if you've not got a striker. City, Chelsea and Liverpool, their full-backs will have crosses and crosses and crosses. In 5 minutes they could have 3 or 4 crosses. Our wingers aren't even doing that. And when you've not got a striker that's going to put things away, and full-backs and wingers that aren't going to deliver, how are you supposed to score? And then we bring Matic on. No disrespect to Matic, he's the closest thing to a proper CDM we have, but he's taking 6 touches when he needs to take 2.
How do you see it from now? I mean, is it just a straight reset? Just get to the summer, hurry up and get to the summer. Let's see who the new manager is going to be in, because a lot of people are saying they feel like the players have just mentally checked out. They've given up now.
I feel like next season, I think it will definitely be a place to restart. The players clearly don't want it now. We're too slow today. You should be scanning the pitch before you've even got the ball. By the time, Fred was pretty good at getting it forward, but by the time Scott McTominay, Sancho, your Tellerses, your Harry Maguires, by the time they've got the ball, their players are already onto us, and then we're just working backwards. I think if we get a new manager that can switch it up, maybe some new players in, I think we can get working. We can definitely work well. We had no striker today to put away the chances.
That show for you, like, I mean, you get Bruno and Pogba up front, or Pogba just off Bruno, whichever you want to say. It's difficult, isn't it? Because they both want the ball to feet. No one's going to run in behind, but you're getting in and out of form. Marcus Rashford coming on as a striker didn't happen. How much did we miss Ronaldo today for you?
I think we missed him lots. We've gotten so many chances where if Ronaldo was there, we could have squared it to him and put it away. You give Leicester one opportunity today. All they did was play it forward, cross it in, and it's an easy goal. We had tons of opportunities today, chance after chance. We had balls skying over, some crosses not even getting to the men.
General quality, isn't it?
You're a footballer. The basics, like Ruben said, you should at least be able to get it to their feet. Give Ronaldo a chance, it's slot away. Give Scott McTominay the chance, and it's just going over.
How did you see Jadon Sancho today? A lot of people said he was not confident today. He kind of went from bad to worse. Not one of his best games today.
Personally, it was a bit of a mid game from him. I expected a bit better because obviously we've seen Jadon Sancho. But yeah, it was decent from him. But he just needs to. He has time, and I think he can. He's good with dribbling, good with skills, and he can run past people and mug them off. And I think he needs to use that, and he has a lot of time. But also, he just needs to cut inside and pass the ball.
You want that cutting edge from him, don't you? Where, you know, like you said, talking about that ruthless, that clinical. The rest of the games, Ruben. Everton away on the weekend next week. You know, we can say Everton are down there, awful team, but it'll be typical Man United to rock up to Goodison Park. There you go, Everton. There's your survival on the plate. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
These games that we've got now, win or lose, I don't think we can get top 4 now, Flex. No. I think if we might as well not be in the Champions League. You're telling me now, oh yes, we're in the Champions League, we're in top 4, but what is it for? We're just going to get knocked out like we did this year, and it's just going to happen again and again.
Is it better to be out of Europe completely?
Obviously, I'm not going to say I want us to succeed. I want to be in the top things we can be in, and the highest thing us at the minute we can be in is top 4. Like that's the best thing what we could possibly get, if you want to say. And obviously, I want to succeed. I want to be in the top 4. I'd rather be in the top 4 than not be, if you get what I mean. But is there any? I know if it's better financially for the Glazers, but if we're not in top 4.
Do you think not being in it would give the shock factor? Would give the the reset? Yeah. We can calm ourselves down and say that's not our level right now.
Yeah, it's not because you're in the Champions League. If you're a top team like Liverpool and City, their ideal thing is to get to the semis and the finals, where we struggled in the group. Let's not lie. Let's not lie.
That's an understatement.
16, round of 16, we're out.
Yeah.
We need to. And obviously, I think the Europa League teams. We didn't even win the Europa League. We're forgetting that. So where our level is up there in the top Champions League for the players we have. But there's no Ronaldo. I think he's a really good role model for the young players. But Bruno, obviously, I think he's a good leader. But I think he just can't. You don't know. Every player I see, it's always Bruno. It's always Bruno. If you're on that pitch today, Flex, and it's everything is you're going to get tired and you're going to knock yourself out.
He can't do it by himself.
He needs someone else. Pogba, how much did we sign him for? It was ridiculous. Same with Sancho, same with Maguire. We play big P's for these players, and they should be doing what Bruno does. What play 40-50 million for Bruno, and he's been the best signing we've had in ages. And I think Ronaldo, Cavani, we need a new striker because we need someone to get on the end of these crosses and finish them. But back to saying about the Champions League and the remaining games, I think the remaining games, I want us to win. Obviously, I'm going to back the team, but if we don't win. Well, does it? I don't want to say does it really matter because obviously I want to back the team, but I'm going to be upset if we lose because I want to win. But it's not that big of a deal because we're not aiming for anything. The beginning of the season, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Premier League, Champions League. They're the 4 things we could win. 4 things we could win. We're none of them. Yeah. We're not competing in any single one. It's not there.
We got one. Awesome. Well done, young bucks. Big up, young lads. Well done.